Your turn. What's on your list next?
My turn would be the Gamechanger mod series.
Oh, so, yeah, actually, I actually found, let me just find this again. There we go. Those were the ones.
Yeah. So that looks to me really interesting because it has, I don't know if you've ever seen those old synth where you have to actually plug your patch cable to different sections to get different types of oscillation and effects.
Yeah, the modular synth, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what that kind of reminds me of, which I find really interesting because then, I mean, it really opens up the floodgates on what you can actually do with the different modulations. There's only 3 of them, I think, currently. Yeah, reverb, delay, and chorus. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that looks really interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree, and it also says in this article, if one thing can be said about the folks at Gamechanger, is that they don't do normal, which they definitely don't. No. So you have to give them credit for the designs of the past couple of years. They have always been very unique, and that kind of uniqueness that set them apart was what made it interesting for people and attracted users of even different genres to adopt and buy them. And I think that looks like a really interesting concept. I have seen some videos where they demonstrate what you can do with it. One thing we have to say, though, obviously, this is nothing for the average user. This is something for the guy who likes to tweak, who likes to be like in complete control, and who even likes to come up with unconventional sounds. That's nothing for the guy who says, okay, I have a pedal board, I put 6 pedals on there, one of them is a chorus, one of them is a delay, and I'm going to tweak 2 or 3 knobs and I'm there. That's not for those people.
No. And I think they know that as they're making the products, and that's probably what makes their success, is the idea that they know exactly who they're making the pedal for. They're not trying to please everybody. They're trying to get the person who thinks outside the box, the person that doesn't even know there's a fucking box. You know, those people who are like, they just put pedals together to go, hey, look, I don't even have to play my guitar. I just press this button here, I do this, and I'm playing the fucking pedals. That's who that's for. Now, my mind doesn't always work like that, but sometimes it does. Like sometimes I go outside a bit of the convention. Now, if you take like the weird aspect of like being able to plug into the different pedals and changing the oscillation and all this stuff, I'm sure you can still use it as a very conventional pedal. But seeing as they kind of seem to build an ecosystem with their pedals, someone who loves Gamechanger and loves the effects, they're going to gravitate towards this and start making like really fucking weird ass sounds with it, which I think is cool, because then that inspires you to play differently and come up with different types of riffs according to how the pedal reacts. So the pedal almost becomes like an instrument in itself. So I really like that about this company. Yeah.
No, it's I'm looking forward to see what people come up with regarding that. That's going to be very interesting to see. And again, I don't know what the price point is. Those things won't be cheap. Stuff that Gamechanger Audio does never is. But again, they're not making this for people who are buying pedals for $30 on Amazon. You know, so
no. If you want like a Boss CE2, this is probably not the chorus you should be looking at.
No, definitely not.